Third and Long is brought to you by Envision Custom Renovations. Transform your home into luxury living.
Welcome to Third and Long. I'm Mike Lownsbrough. We're at Supreme Menswear. Tonight's special guest, Rene Parades, kicking us through the field goals of life. Welcome to the show. Great having you aboard.
Thanks, Mike.
You were anxious to get on here because you stopped me at a golf tournament and said, hey, when are you going to put me on your show?
Yeah. I've seen a couple episodes, Burke, Dave, Bo, and it was interesting. It was pretty funny. I saw you and wanted to join the show. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's great. First of all, let's get this last name out of the way because I've heard it butchered in about 4 different languages by about 40 different guys. I mean, when I would do sports, I made a normal name look like a Czechoslovakian tennis player. So I want to get it out here and see exactly from the horse's mouth.
Yeah. Well, at this point, I really don't know what my name is. I'm just
It's been a lot of nights I didn't.
In Spanish, it's Spanish last name. It's Paredes.
Yeah.
English, you could say Paredes.
Paredes,
yeah.
Or what was the Spanish version of it?
Paredes.
Paredes. That's got a kind of...
Yeah.
It's like a porn name, you know? It's kind of got a sex appeal name to it. Yeah, good for you.
Means walls in Spanish. So.
Walls?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I thought it would have been a little more sexier than walls. But. Anyhow, I want to talk to you, first of all, let's talk about what's happened in Winnipeg with Harris and the suspension. I mean, 2 games. I mean, this guy was on his way to be an MOP, I thought, in this league. So wouldn't that be something if he did win it after being suspended? I can't see them doing that. But what do you know about testing for drugs in the CFL?
Well, the CFL does a great job actually testing. I remember one year, I think it was 2017, between the offseason and the Grey Cup, I got tested 5 times.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why they texted.
Well, I was wondering since I saw you.
Yeah. So yeah, they do a good job. The policies there, everybody knows it. They do a good job of showing them what's good, what's bad, and before every training camp, we have a session with the whole team. And so you should know, it's supplements nowadays. They have so much stuff in it.
Right.
That you really, really got to look into it. And there's so many names. I've seen the list. It's like 2 pages.
Wow.
So it's I mean it's hard to keep up with that. I feel sorry for the guy. I do kind of believe him, but at the same time, from the things I've heard, it's also hard to,
Yeah.
So
I mean, if it's an old school steroid, you're going to get caught. I mean, some of these people that get caught because they've taken a sinus medication that had a banned substance into it. So take us through that. How do they approach you? I mean, it's random, isn't it?
Yeah, it's random. Like I said, that year, you said it was random, and I got picked 5 times.
Wow.
I don't know how random that is, but...
Well, they're probably looking at the size of, you got one leg bigger than the other, and they're probably going, we're testing that guy.
So there's, they test you during practice or games, and you walk into the locker room, there's a guy waiting for you, saying that you're the guy this week, and and you gotta go piss in front of him, and then
it's wrong on so many levels. Wow. Okay. So it's like I asked Dave, and I said, well, what do you know? He said, well, there's so many vague things about it, So 5 times. That's because I know Harris got tested 3 times, and he thought that was a standing joke,
Yeah. Well, he got tested in the span of 10 days, which I found that was kind of weird. But I mean, if he was negative on the first one, positive on the last one, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I cannot believe him. One of the reasons I don't is because it's an old school steroid.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to judge the guy because I know him, but not a lot, but it's hard to tell, right? So I mean, if I was in his situation, if it's true what he's saying, I would blast the company.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He didn't provide any names, any type of stuff. So, I hope he's telling the truth. I think he is, but at the same time, it's kind of hard, right?
Yeah.
And he's a great player, and I don't want to judge him, and I don't think his career is gonna get ruined by this. I do think his MOP chances are very slim now, though.
Yeah, I would think somebody would say, well, we can't reward the guy for testing positive.
Right.
Even if they win the Grey Cup and he's MVP there, who knows? But if he gets caught again, it's 9 games.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's a little more serious. So
yeah, there's 9 games left, so I hope he doesn't get tested again. And the thing's like, he got caught once already, so he's gonna get tested again.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure after you get caught, it's not random.
Yeah.
You're getting tested at some point in the season. So
you're marked. But 5 times with you, that just blows me away.
Yeah, when was the last one was in the Grey Cup.
Wow.
After the game we lost against we were in Ottawa against Toronto, we lost.
Yeah. Whole team should have been tested that day.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was one that should never have happened.
Yeah, the game ended bad, and then I come in the locker room, there's a guy waiting for me to piss, and the last thing I want to do is piss in front of somebody, right?
Yeah. You don't mind if you're drinking beer and having champagne.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Woo, do whatever you want.
I might piss faster.
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to ask you a little bit about what took place on the weekend, because we saw a pretty entertaining game between Montreal and Toronto out on the East Coast. And I wanted to get your thoughts on that as a player. Is that something you want to see, or are you cautious about it? Or
I personally want to see it. I think it's good for the league. The main thing, you even out the divisions, right?
Right.
I think crossing over, it will be done. Top 3 teams of each, fight for the championship. So I think it's a great idea. I think we'll grow the CFL, expand it. The only thing I'm not happy about is, if hopefully I'm still playing in a couple of years, traveling all the way out there. So especially from BC and Calgary and Edmonton, right? So the other teams are not so bad, but I think it's great for the league.
You've played there though, haven't you?
I played in Moncton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played it my rookie year in 2011.
And what was it like kicking out there? Any different? Like when?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. You can't remember?
I can't remember. Well, I know I missed.
How many drug tests ago was that?
Probably like 10. The good thing I passed all of them, so we're good.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to talk to you before, we'll get into some other stuff, but overall, you're watching the command center.
Yeah.
And I asked Dave, I said, have you seen the inside of the command center? He said, no. So that leads me to this question. Do the players really know what the hell's going on with the command center and with what's going on with officiating right now?
Oh, man. You're trying to get me fined here.
Hey, listen, if you can survive 5 drug tests, you can get through this tough question, buddy.
Yeah, it's been, I've been in the league for 9 years. Referees, they've been doing a good job. Everybody messes up once in a while.
Yeah.
They messed up a couple calls that should have been called and weren't, and they did the opposite. There was a call that they didn't call and reviewed it, and then they called it. So I don't understand what's going on either. So I'll let Dave and Huff handle that stuff. That's way above my pay grade.
Listen, it's great having you on the show.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate
Thank you so much. Big fan.
Appreciate
Keep kicking them through.
That's my job.